Hello and welcome to the Sideline Crowd. I'm Skylar Timmons, and today I'm joined by my good friend and fellow Sideline Crowd person, Quintin Denny.
Hello.
How you doing, Quinn?
It's been a while since I've been on here.
Yes.
A little break.
Yes.
This will be my third/4th time, well, depending on when this one comes out.
Yeah. So this is kind of a brand new segment, show, video thingy. Come up with calling Sideline Crowd Moments. Just kind of defining moments for fans, their favorite baseball moments. And you being a gigantic Washington Nationals fan and coming off a World Series victory, we're going back to Game 7 when you see the title there, Howie, Kendrick, and Anthony Rendon launching clutch homers for the Nationals in that World Series.
For me, as a Nationals fan, I couldn't pick one of the instances. I think Game 7 was like the highlight as a Nationals fan. Whoever you are, you've been through the most emotions you ever have in your whole life. Ups, downs, sadness, just fear, ultimate fear, and then relief finally at the end. So I think these two home runs specifically, along with what Steven Strasburg was able to do, really summed up us as like Nationals fans.
Yeah, kind of like capping off this miracle of a season after turning things around in May and then making this run through the playoffs. Here in Game 7 of the World Series, you're down 2-0 in the top of the 7th. Zach Greinke still on the mound.
Zach Greinke, this game, I think, of dominating performances. You see 74 pitches, the 7th inning. Right now, he's in full control. As a Nationals fan, I was thinking, this guy has owned us every time we've played him, going back to Los Angeles, San Diego, and any other time we've had to play him. He just owns us, and his numbers don't lie. And you can see it here. All our contact, any of our hits or outs were just so weak. Everything was going right back to him. And in this moment, Anthony Rendon's at bat, I was thinking, if nothing happens right now, our season is over, and we've basically lost the World Series in a Game 7, which is very Nationals-esque.
Yeah, so we'll get this going here. And there it was, just that bomb.
Just a bomb. It was basically just a low fastball, 89. Anthony Rendon, those quick hands in baseball, the goatee, the goat man himself.
Now
just rounding, no look on his face, just hits a home run there. The thing about it was this is what basically ended Zach Greinke's night, where they said, okay, like, we don't trust you anymore. We're going to pull you. And if you look at that, this man right here, he just hit a home run in Game 7 of the World Series.
Just no emotion.
He's coming around second base. Hey, nothing. As they cut to the Astros fans, who will soon figure out how terrible their team is and cheaters they are, gets on home plate. Who's meeting him is Juan Soto, who's pumped up. We got a little clap right there.
Yeah.
High five, Howie Kendrick. The bench is going crazy, and Anthony Rendon just looking like he still doesn't want to be here. Like, okay. Gets to the end, and of course, with everything the Nationals do, he knows he has to dance.
Yeah.
Which, by far, the dance line at the end was the best thing, because Steven Strasburg, known no fun haver basically before this season, hit a home run and was forced to dance, and it's something that we've never seen before.
I think that's what really helped them. They were one of those teams that had fun throughout the year. They had the baby shark and everything. Dang, that was a mistake by Greinke, just that pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, it was 89. It was the first time that we, any time played against him, seen any chink in his armor and seen any kind of mistake from Zach Greinke.
And then we got this huge at-bat by Soto. Drawing that walk.
And Greinke's kind of starting to lose it a little bit. Had a perfect game basically coming up.
And now out to Will Harris.
Will Harris, who's now a National and has since commented on some of the situation that happened during the World Series and what was happening before this. But Will Harris, another one of these guys, 6 hits and 9 2/3 inning right here. 1 earned run, 11-1 walk ratio, so strikeout to walk ratio. He had been lights out. Howie Kendrick coming up, who Howie hits. That's his nickname. He's the man. He gave us the grand slam to get us past the Dodgers and win that series. We had Juan Soto getting on first base, which is clutch from him because that gets a man on base for Howie hits, who, if anyone's going to be able to come up right here, it'd be Anthony Rendon 1, and then my number 2 is Howie Kendrick against a guy who had been lights out all postseason so far.
Yeah, and here he is batting 5th in that lineup, and he was just kind of that resilient veteran that they just found a way to get him in the lineup most every game.
Yeah, so Howie Kendrick in his later years, I think he's like 36 or something right now, 36, 37. His defense has been terrible, but because his offense was so good, Dave Martinez had to put him into the lineup and sacrifice some of that defense where he gave a couple errors for his bat, which was amazing this offseason or the postseason.
Yeah. So we got a man at first, 0-1 count to Kendrick. Will Harris, who used to be a Rocky, I found out. Did not know that. He was drafted by the Rockies.
Right there. Will Harris knew instantly.
And off the foul pole.
Off the foul pole, Will Harris. So look at this. Howie Kendrick's celebration compared to Anthony Rendon's.
It's
boom, the high five to Bob Henley right there in third base coach comes in, celebrate immediately, jumping on Juan Soto. There's Jubal Cabrera.
He sprinted around those bases.
He's a spry old man. He's sprinting to go into the dugout. And then one of the coolest celebrations he has, so you get a dance, which was pretty great dance. And then he sees Adam Eaton right there and right into the race cars.
The weird bus thing.
This is race cars. Come on, those guys are car guys. Bus. And then you have
he's just fired up.
And there's Max Scherzer, the psychopath himself. So Will Harris right here, just was it a slider that just didn't get down enough?
Something like that. And he just barely
hooked that thing right off the pole. George Springer knew it. You heard a huge clank and just silenced all of Minute Maid Park. Boom.
A huge bang that wasn't a trash can.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody just going nuts.
The bar and down. So the bullpen right here in DC, what's cool about that is it's a bar that's right next to the stadium. The stadium's in like a district that there's like big buildings all around it, and then like a stadium and kind of like a small park, not too big at all. And then like this bar leads up to the stadium. And on game days, it gets pretty crowded for pre and post games. And so anything, whether the Stanley Cup when the Capitals won or the Nationals, you walk past it and it's just packed and it's an awesome time. Just seeing people inside it. So,
yeah. And so Quinn, as a fan, what does this moment mean to you? Why is it so special?
I think this validated everything for us as national fans, what we've been working for. Like, we got rid of Bryce Harper. This season was supposed to be nothing like anything. We weren't really expecting too much. We lost our best player to our rival team. We started out 19-31. We had no expectations. We thought we were going to fire our manager halfway through. We thought our GM was out to get us. The owners didn't care about the players at all. And then we make it to the postseason and then get past Milwaukee on a clutch hit. We get past the Dodgers on a clutch hit. We get to go against the Cardinals and we swept them. And it was basically like, no, this is too far. We shouldn't have been this far. We don't feel like we can go any further. We're going to be rested too much. It's the Astros. They've been here. They've won this. We come in. We were down 2-0. Zach Greinke was having the best game of his life. And we were thinking, this is it. Like, yep, we knew this was going to happen. It's midnight. Our team didn't really belong here. And then Zach Greinke gives up the home run to Rendon. We get a heartbeat. Howie Kendrick comes up and has Juan Soto on first, hits the home run. I think it was at that moment where I thought this could have happened. No other point throughout the postseason did I really think that we could win this. No point throughout the season did I think we could win the World Series. And it was, even going into Milwaukee's game, I didn't think we could win that game because we had just always been the franchise. Yeah, we almost didn't. We'd always been the franchise who was cursed. We had never won a World Series or even a playoff game or playoff series. And so We had proved all of them wrong. We had so many games where it was elimination style games. I think it was like 6 elimination games, and we won those. And game 6, you have Steven Strasburg throwing amazing. You have this game, Max Scherzer throws 5 good innings. Patrick Corbin comes in, and then Daniel Hudson comes in and finishes the game for us. And with that last strikeout is when I really realized that we had won a World Series, but really still hadn't sunk in. So I just, in this moment when Howie Kendrick did this, it kind of felt like we do belong here, and that's when I felt like we had a chance, was right there. But I was still expecting something to go wrong.
Yeah, just because you have to do. I think I agree with you. I think the same feelings that the Nationals went through turned out better for them, but kind of like the '07 Rockies, who had the miracle run at the end of September, cruised through the playoffs, but then got swept in the World Series. But they kind of had that same thing where they kind of proved themselves of, hey, we belong here in the postseason. We deserve to be here. That didn't turn out well for them, so turned out well for the Nationals.
It did turn out well for the Nationals. Won a couple more games than the Rockies did.
Yeah. Played more than they did.
Yep.
Well, Quinn, thank you so much for joining us. Awesome moment. Hopefully everybody likes these and we can do some more of them. But thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.